Back three, back four, whatever. And still, Emerson taking it. There's an FA Cup winners' medal, Emerson. This time at Chelsea. Played a couple of times when Antonio Conte and the Blues won it in 2018. Johnson way short with that ball. There's Roberts. Confidently done. To elude Jared Bowen. Barely misses a game.
Initially, I don't think Curtis Davies expected to have to deal with this, and then it
given away very cheaply to a very dangerous player in Bowen. Helped on by Antonio. Bowen leaves it. Souček. Bowen 1-0. Quick glance over the shoulder. He had a sight through a moment ago. A very different kind of finish here. West Ham 1 up, and it's him again.
I mean, how often do we see it with forward players? Once they break that run of games without a goal, all of a sudden their shoulders relax and they get themselves in the goals again. What can't happen is Antonio, almost edge of the box, getting it back to goal, using his strength to open things up, and then Souček runs off him. Clever run from the midfield player. He's nice and brave with that header, and Bowen's there just to pounce like any good forward should be. And he made no mistake in the end. Just got...
There's a Ram running it again and getting a great ball in. Just too much on it, but a real teaser that. In fact, it must have been Collins in the middle offside. Not that they knew it when he delivered. Good ball, wasn't it?
Yeah, positive from Mendes Lang. Just a...
5, here's Barkhausen. Neat little take that. Maybe something here. Just saw him go a moment ago, Mendes Lang, and he tries it. Horahan. Nice idea. Scoring a headed goal like every match, it felt like. He ended up with 10.
Yeah, they've got to be patient, Derby.
Smith here. Dainty footwork. Cleared by Ogbonna, but not cleared very far. Shoot, they say. Well, I think we'd all fancy a crack like that in the FA Cup. If it bounces like that, you're going to have a go. And he did.
Yeah, I mean, if that was Curtis Davies they were saying to shoot, I'd have said don't bother. But when it's Horahan, you say, go on. You've got...
else will know, definitely does. Here's Emerson. Pointless nibble that, really, from Corey Smith. It's only a little nibble, but it is a foul. He's going the wrong way. The card's out.
Well, it just depends on the contact. Seems in a bit of pain, Emerson. You just wonder how much contact is there. He's gone and...
just lurking at the most far post nature, and he's coming in there, and I think... into that West Ham box. Areola, whose loan move was made permanent, also from France. That it's not the West Ham way, but if the results are coming, and they certainly were, you can make Bowen making the run. Towards Forsyth again.
He's going to be battered and bruised, isn't he?
Hands away as his side turn over the ball. Oh, it's a lovely idea from Collins. What a goal that would have been. It's not that close in the end, but you're going to go for it, aren't you?
Clearly. I think you might have been better advised to try and take this down. I mean, it was a great move. You know, one-touch play from Derby, but that would have been something incredibly special.
Blitz plus a little bit to add on. Listen, Smith has to behave, remember. And where he goes. Fornals, tight angle. And while Smith has some company in the form of Anton.
It was too easy there, wasn't it?
Backing himself against Emerson, and you can see why. He's done brilliant.
Emerson, once he gets into this position, he's looking for some movement. There just wasn't any.
Barkhausen. Oh dear, no. Well, it's not chock full of quality. Derby 0, West Ham 1. Here we go. Can Derby do just a little bit more? Bowen has made that stick quite beautifully. This is good. How about the cross? Well, that's good as well. Yeah, it's worked anyway. This is Bowen. Antonio's in the middle. Antonio scored. Little deflection on the cross. But the most two prominent players in that first half have combined here. And West Ham have the cushion.
They just look so dangerous when the ball's bouncing in the middle of the pitch and Antonio's then looking to get in behind. The same for Jared Bowen. They look a real threat. It's too easy, just a ball into the middle. Fornal's looking to play that on. When it comes to Bowen, Antonio is maybe a fraction offside. But then when the ball is played just about level, and it's that touch from Fornal.
Is in serious threat here. As we
Bowen until tonight.
Emerson again. There's plenty of claret in the box. Ben Johnson gets rid eventually. Fornal's at the head, and it's awkward. Shoot, they say.
Blight.
Meanwhile, he's playing at the other end. This record for short. It's not really his thing. Back, first time, trying to move West Ham around with that little manoeuvre. So I
was amazed that there wasn't really any claims. You look at the Derby players there.
There's Lang again. Half times out of 10. Here's Bird digging it in. Fornal's trying to help it on. Just trying to again here now. Where's that going to fall? All that. 4 white shirts ahead of him. And a 5th arriving. Good ball! Well, Roberts, the left back, was in there. And beyond him, there was Collins. Oh, it's a chance, that, Dean.
Well, it's so much better, isn't it, to see.
Nicely done. Oh, Ben Rama. Bowen.
Got to do better there, Jared Bowen. It was outstanding from Ben Rama. Brilliant work from Emerson, but then Ben Rama here just spotting that reverse pass to Bowen. He was onside, played onside.
Just trust me, they were in it. They beat Dortmund with him as captain, actually. Here's Johnson with the ball. It's giving it away there. So check sliding into trouble. That's his header. He probably doesn't hear that a lot. Shoot, they say, to Ben Rama, but he passes instead. It's a good pass. Johnson is by Frank Lampard to Derby as Roberts puts the ball. Roberts. Double fouled by Emerson. It's been lively. This is a free kick, but he will be in the West Ham attack.
I guess from the two sides.
Flick with Barmer now showing his strength. Wasn't much of a
10 minutes.
2 bàn trong bất kỳ một thể thao nào đều đáng là mừng, nhưng khi bạn ghi được 2 bàn thì đặc biệt.